Hey y'all, so glad you joined. We're going to be talking tarot today. Whoops! We're going to be talking tarot today if I'm not ahead. What do you think? Not working for me. Hey Lee, nice for you to join me. Hey Dragon Voice, hello! So, I am a professional tarot reader. My name is Arwen, and I am of TarotByArwen.com. Look, I even made a little cheat sheet. TarotByArwen.com. Fancy letters. So, I wanted to start off with a couple of thoughts. One, when I'm working a desk job, which I'm doing right now, hello everyone. Thank you for the hearts and thank you for the shares. I'm seeing some familiar names. Imogen's here. Cheese from Paris is here. Bahati Life is here. Yay, we're getting so many people. So, let me go ahead and get started so we can get to the free readings, because I'm going to do more free readings this time. Jeff, as in Hefe that I worked with, Jeff, awesome dude. I used to keep a rock on my desk, and this rock was a Petoskey stone. Now, if you've never seen a Petoskey stone, they come from Petoskey, Michigan, and it's really a fossilized piece of brain coral, and I love it because it reminds me that everything that annoys me, everything that bothers me, even everything that makes me happy, it is a blink of an eye to this rock. Because this rock has been around for a lot longer than any of us here, and in fact, any of us combined. So that's my message to you today is, if you get kind of cranky and upset with things going on, particularly at work, remember, it doesn't mean anything in 1,000 years. And I have a quote to share for you, and then we're going to swing into the readings. I'm using an unusual deck today. It's an Etsy self-published deck. I am too, Lee. Thank you for joining me. This is by Rainer Maria Rilke. Go the limits of your longing. Flare up like flame and make big shadows that I can move in. Let everything happen to you, beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final. And that just moves me on such an amazing level. No feeling is final really speaks to me for a lot of things. Jeff and I used to work together, and I think that he'll agree with me that there were some mildly stressful moments when we worked in the same group. I can hear him laughing now, I'm sure. I am pulling out, just mild, he says. I'm pulling out the cards that are, they're cover cards and meaning cards. But look at the back. The back of the card is one of those things you really want to look at, because when you're looking up decks and you think, what was that deck Arwen was using? I don't remember the name. And the name of this one is really unusual. It's, I may have it backwards. It's either Animalis de Fortunas or Fortunas de Animalis. And it's by a woman who goes by the art name of Zaheroux. Hey, Cherise. And this is a black and white deck. I have a fondness for black and white decks. And this is a really unusual deck. It's a little macabre. We're kind of sliding into the Samhain season. For those of you who are not practicing pagans or not on my path, may call it Halloween. But you see this? Aren't these gorgeous? Just gorgeous. That's her Queen of Wands. And they are, and the lovely Aileen is here. Awesome sauce. Everybody say, hey Aileen. She's one of my very favorite people in the whole wide world. Lee, I collect them because I am a bit of a magpie. Yes, I have over 400 decks. But for me, I use them because I get burnt out on one deck. I'm a professional reader. I've been reading since 1981. And if you keep reading with the same cards, sometimes your brain clicks into, this card can only mean this. That kind of robotic. So I make myself use different cards. And I just love them. There are 78 images in every deck. It's like many art galleries. So we're going to read with Megan's Zaheroux's deck. She sells on Etsy. And I believe it's Zaheroux. Rehous. If somebody can type that out for me. Oh, and I'm a hooper, Yester. I have 3 hoops. I guess I'm not a big hooper, but yeah. You know, and I love the really big hoops, the great, great big, huge ones. Woohoo, those are fun. Y'all can't see me, but I'm hooping in my chair. I know, it's kind of making me dizzy. So, I promised I would do readings today. That's what I'm going to do. These are mini readings. They're 1 card. And what they are is, I'm going to use Sharice's name because she just showed up, or her name just showed up. Happy to, baby. Happy to. I love hearts. Hello. So, Cheese, send me a message on Twitter. DM me on Twitter. I would love to chat with you. Cheese is from Paris, everybody, or France. You know what? How American of me. You said you were French, and I assumed you were from Paris. Terrible. But the question will be, what does the universe want to know blank to know right now? So it's kind of a focused here and now question. I do bigger readings. I do, 30 minutes to an hour readings with people. I read by Skype. And in fact, I have clients across the pond, as we like to joke. And I guess Italy, Italy's still across the pond, isn't it? I'm going to ask people to put their names out for me in just a few minutes, so don't do it yet. And what I'm going to ask is if one person will help me keep track, or if y'all will be honest and help me track who says what. Lee, it can be. Reading for yourself is a difficult thing, and here's why. You have to get out of your own way, right? If I'm reading about what's going on at work right now, and what's going on at my work right now is that my whole team has gotten surplused, and basically we're losing our jobs. So, I would pull any card and go, oh, that's bad. Oh, the Star, that's bad. Everything would be bad, right? So, you have to get out of your own way, and that's another reason, thank you for that wonderful segue, that I have multiple decks. I'll read from myself with a deck I am completely not used to. I can't have any preconceived notions. I'm an intuitive reader. I look at the card and I tell you what comes to me. Right? So lovers today, lovers could mean something for you. It could mean something different for Jeff. It could mean something different for Sharice. It just is different. And that's how I read. Really, there are tarot readers who are very symbols only, and that's good. I'm not saying nobody's better than anybody else. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, and I'm a little weak in the areas of Kabbalah and Hebraic symbology or symbols. So yeah, I've got some growth in those areas. And for those of you who missed it, I've been reading since 1981. I started in December of 80, so it's kind of a toss-up. So, on the count of 10, no, let's do 3. Are you ready? Put your name in, and I'll do at least 10 people 1-card readings. 1, 2, 3, go! Amanda, Sharice, Inga, Heather Lynn, Doug, Hefe, Rose, Amanda. Okay, now I've already forgotten who the first ones were. There's a drawback with Periscope. Amanda, thank you. Amanda, Lee, and Sharice, thank you so much. Y'all keep me honest. So, what does the universe need Amanda to know right now? That's the first question. Again, I'm reading with the animal. Oh, it's the Animalis os Fortuna. OS Fortuna. So, animals of fortune. We're reading for Amanda first. Amanda, Lee, Sharice. Okay. Amanda, you get the 4 of Swords. Now, this is a really interesting. We see the rooster sitting on a nest, which is not going to happen very often. I don't think I've ever heard of a rooster hen in a nest, but I'm assuming that's a rooster with a coxcomb. But anyway, the Four of Swords talks about you needing to take some time out for yourself. It really makes me think that you need to go back to some meditation methods you've been doing. Maybe yoga or Qigong. I don't know why that comes in my head. But something along those lines that makes you feel in touch with yourself. Somebody tell me if I'm sounding really loud. I feel like I'm yelling at y'all. But if my voice sounds okay, let me know. But if I sound loud, I can back it down. I'm projecting. Thank you, Cherise. So Amanda, basically what you need to do, honey, is rein it in. Say no to a couple things. Make Amanda the top priority right now. Bubble bath is a good idea. So really look into relaxing and kind of easing back a little bit. And this is for today. So maybe you've just been running heavy today. Hey, from Turkey. So I hope that helped. And after Amanda, we have, was it Amanda Lee Cherise or Amanda Cherise Lee? Lee was next, right? Namaste. Thank you so much from India. Yay. One of my very best friends here in Denver, Austin, is from India, and I'm going over to her house to have yummy food. Amanda Lee. Oh, Amanda Lee. Okay. Oh, you're also a medium from Turkey. Awesome. Cherise is next. So we're asking, what does the universe need Cherise to know? Okay. Cherise, you get the Three of Cups. Now, I adore this. You see the, I believe the beluga whales coming down and the fish. The Three of Cups is my personal card of Seek Joy. And that's my motto. Seek joy, y'all. If you follow me on Facebook at TarotByArwen 1, you'll get messages with a lot of joy. But this is about finding friends and indulging. Have some fun. Enjoy yourself. And let go a little. It sounds like you've been wound up a little tight. So you need to let it go a little bit and I guess pull back on the throttle some and just put it in cruise mode and have some fun. Call some of your good friends and tell them it's time for a people night out. We won't say girls night out because, hey, you may have boyfriends that you enjoy better than your girlfriends, right? Okay. So, and after Amanda, we had Cherise. Serdar, or is it Serdar in Turkey? Yes, I am to some extent, and I'm doing tarot readings here. So I'm doing Inga next. Thank you, Inga. Thank you. We have a line from, is that Pupapachuri? What would we call you, Miss India? Okay, thank you. So we're going to do Inga next. What does the universe need Inga to know right now? Thank you for the hearts and the sharing, guys. I so appreciate that. Okay. And here's for Inga. Whoops, got two cards. Oh, Inga, the Queen of Swords. Inga is a very, very focused girl right now, man. She's got some projects going, and she is in charge of a whole bunch of stuff. This talks about your mental focus, Inga, and it talks about where you're headed. Now, look at this very interesting thing. The sword is pointed this way. The beak is pointed that way. You are absolutely not missing any beats right now, Inga. You have your focus is backwards and forwards. Like if you're a mom, kids can't do anything. You got eyes in the back of your head kind of going on. But the Queen of Swords also says that you need to watch that tongue. The Queen of Swords can sometimes be a very sharp-tongued person, a little bitter, when things are building up in you. So rather than let them build to that point, speak your truth now. Sorry about the dogs. A leaf fell in the next town over. But Inga, does that hit for you? Because I really am getting that you need to speak your truth now before it gets built up and gets to that point again. Now, who was after Miss Inga? You're very welcome, Inga. The next two people after Inga, do y'all remember? Because I am lost. I know Jeff was up there in the first group. Heather Lynn was next. Thank you, Heather Lynn. You are so pretty. I know I said that last time, but your face is just beautiful. Miss India. So it was Heather Lynn, then Amanda, or was it Heather Lynn, Jeff, Amanda? Okay, well, let's go ahead and do Jeff, and then Jeff, Amanda, no, Jeff, Heather Lynn, and Amanda? Jeff, Amanda, Rose. Oh, thank you so much. Siddhar, I'm not doing that type of profit. I'm doing tarot readings. And so let's stick to that subject. I appreciate it. I know there can be a little bit of a language barrier. And I talk fast, so it can be kind of entertaining. Jeff. What does the universe need Jeff to know right now? Whoa, jumper. When a card jumps, that means that's the card I'm reading. Dude, you get the big shark. You get the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a really good card for you, Jeff, because it really speaks about your emotional protectiveness. Somebody has activated you in the wrong area of your life. And y'all remember that I know Jeff, I've known Jeff for several years. So I know him outside of work a little bit. So I actually, this isn't a cold reading, but it looks like somebody's engaged your protective instincts and that you're circling those you love and really getting geared up. So let's make sure that the fight is necessary. It may be just that you need to circle and protect. You may not need to lash out right now. Just, make your boundaries around those you love and take care of and guard them, but don't let yourself get too far out there because you could over-engage, and I think that at least one of the people you're trying to protect can protect themselves very well. So you don't want to get caught in between. You don't want to make it a Jeff sandwich when two people are after each other, right? So I hope that helped, but I get a very much, if you follow me, I follow back, guys. I'm really good about that. I love finding new friends and meeting new people. So Jeff, Mr. Protector, and yeah, just be careful of which battles you engage in on the emotional level. Now after Jeff, y'all see how bad my memory is? Then it was Almond Eyes, whose name is... Amanda is next, or is it Amanda Rose? I don't know now. Is Amanda Rose one person, y'all, or is it thank you, Amanda. But Heather Lynn. Oh, Amanda Rose, then Heather Lynn. Heather Lynn, I think you were a little higher up, but we'll do Amanda Rose, Heather. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what does the universe need Amanda to know? Okay. Amanda, you get the 7 of Wands. That's the chameleon. Look at all those pens that are serving as wands here. It is the chameleon, and the 7 of Wands is very much about fire. It's a fire symbol. The wands are because wands burn because they're wood-based. So we're looking at the chameleon and the pens. It really gives me the impression that you've got something that needs to change in your life and kind of change drastically. Almost, there we go. But changing to the point of you're trying to rewrite who you are and rewrite how you see yourself and how others see you. Now, I'm going to tell you a quote because I think this is going to be important to you. It's on Facebook. It's one of those memes going around crazy. I am under no obligation to make sense to you. So, take that as your motto. Hang on to it. You are under no obligation to make sense to anybody else but yourself, okay? So, keep rewriting yourself, keep reworking yourself, and remember, no feelings are final, so you get to change as much as you want. You don't have to be the person you are today 20 years down the road. Now, Amanda, Rose was next, right? Can I remember something for 3 seconds? I have this kind of memory when I'm doing these readings, y'all. I don't remember. Rose, are you here, honey? Oh, she says yes. You're very welcome. So now we're going to ask what the universe needs Rose to know right now. Thought I had a jumper, but it went right back in. So we'll see. That's my dog, if y'all can hear all that crunching. She's here. She's a Basenji, and she's curled up on a grocery bag that she knows she shouldn't, and she's taking advantage of me being busy. So, Rose. Oh, I've got the cards turned upside down. Let's try that again. Look at here. We have a repeater. It's the Four of Swords. Now, Rose, this doesn't make me feel like resting for you. Now, this is, remember how I talked about one card could mean different things for different people? Rose, what I get here is that you need to keep on those eggs. You need to keep working on what you're trying to hatch. Don't let go of it. Don't think it's never going to happen. If the chicken kept getting up off the eggs and going to look and see what the other chickens were doing, how are your eggs doing? How are your eggs doing? Have you hatched yet? That was your chicken imitation for the day. Your eggs aren't going to hatch because you're too busy being with other people, right? So get your little beak, focus on your own eggs. And then you're going to have a better time of it. And don't compare your eggs to other people's eggs, right? I don't care if they've got big shiny blue eggs. So you're going to be just fine with the eggs you have. There you go. After Rose, that was so long ago. Oh gosh, y'all. Heather Lynn, thank you, Jay. Jay's keeping me very, very... Hey, I didn't know that, Mr. Jeff. Thank you. Heather Lynn, what does the universe need Heather Lynn to know right now? It's the busy, busy beaver. This is the 8 of Pentacles, or the 8 of Coins. So here's what we've got. This card is about industry and work, but it's also about a very hands-on project. So Heather Lynn, whatever you've been thinking about, if you've been thinking about taking a class, learning crochet, pottery, very, I got to put the cards down, very hands-on. So get involved in that. It could be writing, because writing's very hands-on, but this is about being industrious and not letting anything stop you, right? The beaver is busy and they work till something falls down. They don't chew this tree and that tree. There you go. So whatever the thing you're thinking about, and it seems to be a bigger project than you normally do, and you may be thinking, that's overwhelming. It's like not doing an 8x8 canvas, but doing a whole wall, kind of different. Dive into it, honey. Go for it. If the beaver didn't chew the whole tree, the dam would never get built. So take bites. And yeah, what is that thing about how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Same with this big project. And particularly if this big project is one of those multi things, like you're going to get other people, it's a gallery project, it just feels bigger than normal for you. So let's do that, okay? Make sure you're really engage your worker self. Miss India, I think, is next. Haha, me too, next week. And good luck. I hate packing, but I love moving. Miss India, we're going to ask, hey, Kill Caddis imagery. Wow. Sad face. I know, Jeff. If you come in town, we should go have, a cup of coffee or alcohol. Miss India, we're going to ask, what does Miss India need to know right now? We're asking the universe to give her a message. And the cards won't shuffle anymore. Do y'all see that? Okay. That means we have to stop shuffling and cut. And you get the Two of Pentacles. This is about choices, and it can be about job choices and money choices. It's a card of also learning how to balance your playtime and your work time. It really feels like you may be doing a little more work than play, a little more work than some fun. And it feels like you like to dance, but you haven't been dancing. I don't know where that's coming from, Miss India. But I get this sensation of you really enjoying music and liking to get out and move. And you haven't been allowing yourself to do that. It's a very physical thing. Pentacles or coins are a body, earth kind of suit. So ask yourself, have you been letting yourself dance and move and enjoy what you enjoy? There you are. You tell them your psychic said, I get to go dance and enjoy yourself. Who was after Miss India? Jay. We'll go for Jay now. Okay, good. Well, don't miss it anymore. Make it happen. Jay says yay. Jay, you're a rhymer. We'll do Jurassic Jack after that. Is Jack for Jacqueline? Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. I'll follow you right back. Okay, so Jay, then Jacqueline. What does the universe need Jay to know right now? Thanks for the hearts, guys. Jay. Whoa, 10 of Swords. What's going on, Bella? Because this has, it's a card that talks about feeling like everybody's after you, feeling like people are coming after you, and it's not necessarily real. You're very welcome. So ask yourself, when you feel like a 10 of Swords, this is I'm a doormat, everybody may walk on me right now. Ask yourself how much you put yourself in that position. Are you an earth sign? Because earth signs are bad about that. So understand that if you feel like you're being taken advantage of, water. I'm a Pisces with Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon. I don't even know my own sign. So ask yourself, how much is them taking advantage and how much is you not standing up for yourself? How much is it of you saying, yeah, I can do that? Instead of saying, you know what, I got a lot on my plate right now. I can't do that, but I bet so-and-so can help you. So establish some boundaries, work on getting some boundaries in, and you'll be fine once you do that. They'll be surprised, but and don't back up on it. If you're a Pisces, we like to go at something and then fade away. So, and after Jay, it was Jurassic Jack, which has to be one of the funnest handles. I love it. So we're going to ask, are you a Jackie or a Jacqueline? You're welcome, dear. Jacqueline. Okay, oh, and a Jacqueline, not a Jacqueline, but a Jacqueline. So we're going to ask what the universe needs Jacqueline to know right now. Okay. And we get, this is really interesting because this card was turned upright rather than facing everything else, so it's kind of like pick me, dang it. I'm from Texas, so I say dang it and y'all and honey a lot. Jacqueline, you get the Queen of Cups. This is the card of nurturing and compassion and loving self and really understanding your own emotional self. I love the bubbles here. They're really speaking to me right now about you. You've learned how to express your thoughts and your emotional thoughts. And if you've been having throat aches or crampy throats, a lot of healers will tell you it's because you haven't spoken what you need to speak. And I can't get, my heart's down here, but you need to get that heart stuff into your throat and out your mouth. Okay? So it needs to come up and flow out. And I'm not talking about screaming and yelling at people. I'm just saying about speaking to them with love and saying, I love you. What you're doing is hurting me, and I need it to change. So it's a difficult conversation to have, especially, Jacqueline, if that conversation needs to be had with the person you see in the mirror every morning when you're brushing your teeth or putting your makeup on. So if you've been kind of harsh to yourself, I want you to back up a little bit and be nicer to yourself. And here's something I'm going to say a lot. If y'all watch my periscopes, it's going to come up a lot. Jacqueline, if you wouldn't say it to your very best friend, why on earth would you say it to yourself, honey? You know? Be kinder to Jacqueline. I think she's one of my new friends, and I'd like you to be kinder to her. Who was after Jacqueline? I saw Cheese come in, but I know Cheese got a reading just the other day, so yay, smiles. So who else would like a reading? I've got time to do about 2 more. Oh, thank you so much. Please follow me and remember to share with your friends. Yay! I feel like a little marketing machine. Follow me, share, follow me, share. Hey, Camille. My Instagram, my tarot, my Facebook, my Twitter are all TarotByArwen. So please do follow me there. I tend to post on TarotByArwen with the number 1 on Facebook. I do a little pre-post that I'm going out on Periscope just to let people know. So feel free to join me over there. And I do a free Taroscope every week via email. All you have to do is sign up for my newsletter. It's free. You can get a free book on how to read tarot if you want. But I do it every week on Sundays, and it's 1 card for the sign, so you can kind of get an overview of the week. I saw Camille speak up. I didn't see anybody else reach out, so we're going to do Camille next. What does the universe need Camille to know right now? Okay, getting this card. This is the card that kept bouncing up. The 6 of Swords. Camille, when we did your reading the other day, did you get the 6 of Swords again about helping other people move from places where they shouldn't be and protecting them and being a guardian? Somebody did, and I don't remember. Well, guess what? The 6 of Swords again. Y'all, this is a case of the universe telling Camille that the reading, she just got one of these just yesterday, the day before, I don't remember when, and it was the 6 of Swords. So the universe is saying to Camille that this is a really strong energy around her, right? This is something she's got to focus on. And it's one of her jobs in life is about helping others get free. So here you see the bird. This is another symbol of all the swords down here. The bird's flying up away from the trap of the swords. And it's away from the trap of the mind. So it may be that you're doing some life coaching with people or doing life coaching here about, I'm a positive person, I'm seeking joy, I'm a good person, and that kind of stuff. Okay? So, and Camille also got a new deck, and I believe she told me the other day that her grandmother had been a reader. So, let's take one more person, if there's one more person who'd like to be read for. Bugs92. Oh, I was thinking it was Ann Ty. I'm like, who's Ty? And then I thought it was, thank you. Sometimes I'm a little older than that. Bugs, what's your first name, honey? If you don't mind. Or first initial. Another Amanda? What is that, 3 today? I like the name Amanda. So we're going to ask, what does the universe need Amanda, the 3rd, to know right now? Okay. My deck is warping. I need to get another one. Ah, the Four of Cups. We see a walrus. There's another walrus. Now, the Four of Cups is interesting. Let me show you a little bit about this card. Cup, 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 right? And I believe... Ah, yes, I'm missing a cup. There's 2 cups right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amanda, the Four of Cups talks about missing emotional opportunities because you're grieving lost emotional opportunities. This can be a lot about, you know, losing a job, losing a friend, and not seeing the new job or the new friend because you have lost the others. And 2 cards fell out while I was talking, so we're going to talk about those. They are the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new job, new beginnings, new home even, and Justice. This card fell out, and I felt like there was a legal issue going on that might even involve prison for somebody that you love. Now, you don't have to respond if that's hurtful or painful. I'm not trying to be mean at all. But I want you to understand that if somebody you love is no longer there for you to love, and they've gone on, they've moved on, they've been moved on, don't lock yourself away from other opportunities. Don't deny yourself companionship and friendship. I'm not saying go fall in love right away, but I am saying don't be so locked up in what's not there that you don't see what's coming. Because that's what's going on here. Let me get that little walrus back up. Where did that little walrus go? Oh, I put it back on the deck, y'all. Uh-oh. So I'm taking it that was kind of a hit for you? Or it was so wrong that you said, oh my God. As I stare at the screen. Bang on. Okay. I actually had somebody tell me that my readings tended to be scary, right? So I want to remind y'all that if you ever go to a tarot reader who scares you or tries to scare you or manipulates you for any reason, get up and walk away. If they say, I'll do a $10 reading for you, and then another day they say, you need to come back, I had a dream about you, you've been cursed. Get the heck up. Actually, my crystal ball has been packed, I think, and is on its way to New Mexico. But thank you so very much, everybody, for showing up. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing me. Thank you for following me. Thank you for the hearts. How many more times can I say thank you? And my last message to you, as always, is seek joy, y'all.